Good morning, Harrison, and welcome to Hickory Hill Insurance. We're here on Main Street in Harrison. Welcome everyone that is here, fellow ambassadors, and everyone watching. And we are glad to be here at a ribbon cutting for Hickory Hill. I'm with Aaron Smith and all of his office staff. Aaron has been in Harrison for 16 years. They have recently expanded and made a bigger office here. And you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, we've been at this location for about 6 years now, and the opportunity came up. We bought the building about 4 years ago, and the opportunity came up to expand into one of our neighboring units, and it just more than anything to provide a little more breathing room for our clients, but more so for ourselves, a place for training, a place to congregate, eat lunch. If our kids needed to come home early from school or something like that, we have a place for that, and just made it a little more comfortable, a little more breathing room, if we need to hire anybody else, we've got a little more room to do that as well. And so it feels good to have a little more space.
And it looks great in here.
Thanks so much. Yeah, Ashley, my office manager, made a lot of choices that really we're all really pleased with how it feels to be here.
It looks great. What kind of insurance do you offer?
We do not insure boats, houses, cars. We don't insure stuff, just people.
Okay.
And so we do a tiny bit of life insurance from time to time, but mostly we help people with the healthcare system. And we started out just helping people with Medicare. And 16 years ago when I started this, I had my tax return to live off of for a couple months, and tried to get my feet under me, just getting enough Medicare clients to get going. And for several years, all we did was help people with the Medicare system and help people to get their medications paid for, to get access to the doctors they need. Often people find themselves on a plan that they've had for many years that they feel safe on, but has gotten so expensive they can no longer continue to afford it. So helping people find options for that was how we started, just with that system. Then when Obamacare came out, and that was now, I think it's been 8 years or maybe even 10 years now.
It's been a little bit.
Again, it's a very complex system. For a lot of people, a very scary one. That we're in a place to help people navigate that. And Arkansas was an amazing place to be for that because our system was unique, the only one like it in the nation at the time. And so we were able to help a lot of people get started with that and to find the product that would suit them best, find the way to apply for that would suit them best. And we've been helping with both those systems ever since. And the complexity of each of those systems, while it can be overwhelming for people, it's there. It's there because companies can offer whatever coverage they want to offer. Right. And being in a position to untangle that for people and help them really find what they need has been a really good place for us to be. And we feel like we can provide a really good service for folks. We can get a lot of people some services and things they need, like dentures and hearing aids that they otherwise might not be able to afford. The past few years, we've even been able to help some people with their grocery budgets through their insurance companies. And so those changes have been really those changes to the system and those opportunities for people, especially low-income people, have been really a great place for us to step in and help.
Wow, that's fantastic. I didn't realize that y'all offered all that, but those are definitely services that are needed.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that's part of some insurance plans, but it certainly is.
Well, that's good information. Would you like to introduce your office staff?
I would love to, yeah. This is our office manager, Ashley. And Ashley's been, you'd be surprised to know, she's been with me almost 7 years. Yeah. So we got her when she was 4. No, she's not quite as young as she looks, but she's blessed to look really young. This is my lovely wife, Suzanne, and Suzanne has been a band director in Ozark, Missouri for quite a while, but is really happy to have her. I'm super happy to have her. Yeah. And this is Margaret Akins, an agent here, and Cammie Farmer, agent here as well. And we're missing Erica today, but she's usually with us as well, another agent here. So that's the crew, and we're awful proud of who we've got here. Really enjoy working together. Monday we closed the office for training, which involved mountain biking on the trails in Bentonville. Yeah, there was a lot of courage and grit displayed by these ladies, and I just wanted to put in a plug because I've seen the map of the greenway that's going to be connecting Harrison. And the way that those trails have changed Bentonville, I'm super excited about where we're heading as a town with that. It's going to be wonderful for our kids, for our people that need to walk. It's going to be great. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here, and I'm going to turn this over to Jason.
Thank you. Jason Patience, I'm the board chair at the Chamber of Commerce, so we definitely want to not welcome you here because you've been here, but welcome you into this new space that you have. It's great. It looks like you've nearly doubled your space, so that's wonderful that business is well enough that can happen and that you have that need. And not only that you're meeting needs of people in the community, which is wonderful. We're all looking for opportunities within our occupation that we can do that. So that's awesome to hear you tell that story and to hear that. So great.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations. Mayor Jackson.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning. Hey, congrats. Hey, congrats on newlyweds. Yeah. How about that? Yeah, good job. But thank you, and thanks for the comment on that. By the way, when it comes to Medicare insurance, I can speak on that. I might be the only one that can, but of course, me and my wife are on Medicare, and I'm sure our agent is probably in Iowa or Wisconsin, something like that. So if we had a local agent, that would be a great thing. I'm sure we could call you and ask you a question.
Absolutely.
So that would be wonderful. Something else, you brought up the trails, and thank you for that. We're actually working on a really cool big one right now, up above the creek, along the creek side. So we are going to offer silver sneakers with the community center, and that's going to be a big deal and that ties into Medicare some way.
It does.
Yep. if there's something we could do together, we'd be more than happy probably to work with you. I don't know the ins and outs, but I do know it's connected to Medicare. So,
Yep.
All right. Well, with that said, thanks again, and I'm going to go to Lloyd.
Thank you, Mayor Jerry, and I appreciate y'all investing in the community. You've been a member of the Chamber since 2010, which is an awful long time, and you've had business longer than that. So thank you for the investment in expanding the business here and finding more room for your staff. And I like the little kids' room in the back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. A lot of businesses, I don't think, have that, so that's really a nice benefit. And I appreciate all the ambassadors and everybody visiting today. But I get to close this out and thank you for being part of our community. And we're happy the Chamber can serve you in any way we can. And I like what Mayor Jerry was talking about on the Trails program. That's really cool. So that's a great thing. So if I could get everybody to put their hands together, and one more round of applause for these guys. Thank you all for being here.